theEDGE is the perfect combination of a powerboat and a sailboat. It's designed to Hunter Marine's high standards of safety, performance, and ease of use, so you, your family, and friends can enjoy the waterways throughout the boating season. Our engineers worked hard to combine these features that will easily allow you and your crew to shift between sailing and motoring. This is all backed by the high-quality standards and warranty of Hunter Marine. It's essential to review the operator's manual and review the checklist that is titled Preliminary Care and Checklist. You must maintain the safety features of your boat and complete all your warranty information. This video is only to give you an overview to help guide your hands-on experience. Take the time to attend a Coast Guard safety class that will provide you the important information to help you and your guests stay safe while operating theEDGE. You can go to the Coast Guard website shown on the screen to find the safety course nearest you. If you've never sailed before, you should check with one of the organizations shown on the screen and take a sailing course. It will help to familiarize you with safety and operational terms that will only enhance your boating experience. Make sure that the mast and rigging is clear of all overhead electrical cables when being raised or lowered or maneuvered about the launch area. Contact with an electrical cable can cause severe injury or death. Confirm that all standing rigging is as the operator's manual shows. See Mast Assembly Checklist under the General Handling and Operation, Preliminary Care and Maintenance. Untie the mast from the support crutches and slide the mast aft on the crutch roller until the base of the mast is over the mast step. At this point, the mast will be balanced on the roller only, so do not let go of the mast base. The mast struts will always remain attached. Remove the stainless steel mast step pin from the casting, being careful not to lose the boom vang bail. Push the mast base down until the retaining pinholes in the base align with the corresponding holes in the step, and reinstall the stainless steel retaining pin, being careful to reinstall the boom vang bail at this time. Install the split ring to the retaining pin. On the gin pole, connect the jib halyard shackle to the aft thimble on the top end of the pole. Attach main sheet with the fiddle block to the forward thimble of the pole. Put the gin pole into the hole in front of the mast, keeping the pole in a vertical position. Tension the halyard by pulling it from the exit at the line stopper. Secure the halyard to the cleat on the mast. Connect the loose end of the mainsheet fiddle block, the one with the cam cleat, to the U-bolt in the anchor locker. Check before and during mast raising that rigging is not twisted or caught on any part of the boat. Make sure the mast is clear of overhead electrical wiring. Pull on the mainsheet tackle to raise the mast, making sure that the mainsheet always runs through and is being held by the jam cleat. The mast struts prevent the mast from moving side to side, so you can rest between pulls. The load on the tackle will be at a maximum at the beginning of the raising process and will reduce progressively as the mast is raised, reducing to almost nothing when the mast is up. When the mast is raised, pull it tight and leave the mainsheet jammed. For extra security, attach it to the bow mooring cleat. Connect the forestay to the stem plate with the clevis pin. Check the rig tension to make sure it's secure. Then remove the mainsheet, jib, and gin pole. Connect the mast wiring plug to deck fitting at boom installation. Loosen the topping lift on the mast. Attach the topping lift shackle to the end of the boom. Secure the boom by installing the bolt and nut in the mast's gooseneck. Use the topping lift to hold the boom horizontal. Attach the mainsheet to the boom and on top of the cockpit stainless grab rail. The mainsheet fiddle that has the cam cleat should be attached to the pad eye on the grab rail. Attach the jam block of the boom vang to the stainless steel bail on the mast step with the shackle provided. The block should be oriented so the line exits the V-jam on the bottom aft side. Attach the upper block of the vang to the eye on the boom. Remove sails, boom vang, and boom. Collapse the bimini and put on the cover. Install the mast support crutch to transom. Install the forward mast crutch on the bow pulpit. Connect the jib halyard shackle to the top thimble on the gin pole. Attach main sheet with the fiddle block to the bottom thimble of the pole. Put the gin pole in the hole in front of the mast. Tension the jib halyard so the pole angles up at the front end approximately 10 degrees. Secure the halyard to the cleat on the side of the mast. Attach the bottom end of the main sheet to the U-bolt in the anchor locker. Tension the main sheet tackle so the jib halyard takes the load. Make sure the main sheet is jammed, and for extra security, attach it to the bow mooring cleat. Disconnect the forestay from the stem plate by removing the clevis pin. Check for overhead electrical cables, make sure that no one is standing in the cockpit or under the mast, and confirm that the mast is in all respects ready to lower. Unjam the main sheet and ease the tension on the main sheet tackle. Continue lowering the mast, remembering that the load on the tackle will increase as the mast is being lowered until the mast rests on the mast crutch. Remove the mast electrical wiring, main sheet, jib halyard, and gin pole. Remove the mast step pin and disconnect the mast base from step while restraining the bottom of the mast and retaining the boom vang strap. Replace the pin, the vang strap, and the cotter pin. Slide the mast forward on the mast crutch roller until the base of the mast rests on the bow pulpit crutch. Secure the mast in place at the pulpit and at the mast crutch. Take the slack out of the shrouds and secure the forestay forward. Before launching, please fill out the pre-departure checklist and float plan documents under the topic Pre-Departure Checklist and Float Plan in the Operator's Manual. Make sure the rudder pin and centerboard sheet stopper are properly secured to ensure they remain in place during launch. Remove any and all tie-down straps and ropes securing the boat to the trailer. The only attachment of the boat to the trailer should be the strap from the bow eye to the trailer winch. There are several ways to launch the boat. Before launching, make sure the fenders are properly attached on the side of the boat that will be next to the dock. Do not lower the fenders over the side until the boat is clear of the trailer. Back the boat and trailer down the ramp until the back wheels of the vehicle are just in the water. Loosen the trailer winch and bow strap. Use dock lines to guide the boat as you slowly back into the water. As it starts to float off the trailer, use the dock lines to guide it off the ramp. Another way to launch the boat is to have a driver in the boat while launching. The boat driver should be safely seated while the vehicle very slowly backs the trailer into the water. Before motoring off the trailer, confirm that there's enough water to safely lower the motor. Be sure there's safe maneuvering room for launching in this manner. Start the engine and slowly bring the boat off the trailer. After launching, open the rudder drum overflow valves that are accessible through the battery access panel on the aft bunk. See plumbing layout drawing under Systems and Circuits. Also, it's a good idea to fill the ballast tank if leaving the edge at the dock. Refer to After Sailing Checklist under General Handling and Operation when leaving the boat at the dock for more than a short time. In the Operator's Manual, read Getting Ready to Power, Power Mode under General Handling and Operation. Before starting the motor, lower the engine into the water with the buttons on the side of the throttle handle. The boat needs to be in the water deep enough to operate the motor. Make sure people and obstructions are clear of the prop. Put the motor all the way down, insert the safety release, insert the key, make sure the motor is in neutral, and turn the key to start. For motoring at higher speed, lower and secure the sails. Put the rudder in the up position by opening the top of the helmsman's seat and pulling in the line. Once the rudder is up, insert the pin. Put the centerboard in the up position by pulling in on the centerboard line till the centerboard is all the way up and locked with the sheet stopper. To go forward, squeeze the button under the throttle handle and push forward. To go backwards, push the button under the throttle handle and pull backwards. There are no brakes, so always make sure there's enough room to come to a coasting stop, and steering will be limited without throttle power. Constantly check the fuel levels, which can be seen from the cockpit of the boat, and remember to check the 2-cycle oil on the top of the motor. While motoring in waves or conditions where stability is a concern, filling the ballast tank will be more comfortable. If motoring at high speeds, make sure that the ballast tank is completely full or completely empty. A partly full tank may cause the boat to be unstable in turns or wavy conditions. To empty the ballast tank, make sure that the sails are down and secured, the rudder and centerboard are up, and that the motor is on. Open the ballast tank guillotine valve and slowly drive approximately 8 miles per hour in a straight line until the ballast tank is completely empty. The emptying time will change depending on the weight and conditions, but can be checked by checking the access port at the bottom of the stairs inside the cabin. Unscrew the port. Make sure the tank is empty. Then shut the ballast tank guillotine valve and continue boating. Before sailing, read "Getting Ready to Sail" under General Handling Operation in the Operator's Manual to make sure the rigging is ready. Fill the ballast tank by opening the air vent valves, which are located in the storage compartment right in front of the head and behind the holding tank access panel in the aft bunk. Make sure to leave these open. With the boat in the water, the ballast tank is filled by opening the guillotine valve. You should check to make sure the tanks are full by opening the ballast tank access port beneath the stairs, and make sure the water is at a minimum water level mark. Before lowering the rudder and centerboard, make sure there's enough water so they will not hit the bottom or any obstruction. Lower the rudder by opening the helmsman's seat and removing the rudder raising line from the cleat. Pull up the rudder slightly to remove the safety pin. Lower the rudder under the bracket assembly and replace the safety pin. Pull the rudder all the way down with the lowering line and cleat off the line. Lower the centerboard by releasing the sheet stopper and feed out the line all the way. Here is a general reference for raising a jib. There are 3 points on the jib, which are the top, which is referred to as the head, the bottom front, which is referred to as the tack, and the back bottom, which is referred to as the clew. The clew should have the jib sheets attached to it and run back to the cockpit through the block on either side of the mast. The tack should be attached right where the forestay is attached, at the bow of the boat. The head should be attached to the jib halyard. The luff will be attached to the forestay cable through the roller furling or hank clips. The jib should be down and folded neatly on the deck. Before you raise the jib, be sure that the ballast tank is full and the rudder and centerboard are down. When you are ready to raise the jib, turn the boat into the wind. Pull on the jib halyard all the way till the front of the jib is tight. Tie off the jib halyard and coil the excess halyard line. Once this is complete and your crew is safely secured, you can turn away from the wind and begin sailing. Orient yourself with the sail, find the head, the clew, and the tack. Attach the tack of the sail to the front of the boom where the boom meets the mast. Then attach the clew to the outhaul line and pull it tight. Secure the outhaul. Attach the main halyard to the head of the mainsail and insert the barrels in the track of the mast. Insert all the barrels, and after the barrels have been placed in the track, flip up the stop or black screw to secure the barrels from falling out. Then place all the battens into the sail. When you're ready to raise the mainsail, confirm that the ballast tank is full, the centerboard is down, and the rudder is down. Loosen the boom vang and the main sheet to keep them from restricting the raising of the sail. Raise it by pulling on the main halyard until the sail is raised and the front of the sail is tight. And cleat off the main halyard and coil the lines. Before you turn away from the wind and begin sailing, make sure that your crew is safe and secure. Docking the boat should be handled carefully to avoid damage. Determine the direction of the wind and current, and when you decide which side of the boat will be against the dock, rig the dock lines and fenders on the appropriate side. The dock lines should be at ready, loose gears stowed, and decks cleared. To put the boat on the trailer, put the rudder in the up position by opening the top of the helmsman seat and pulling in the line. Once the rudder is up, insert the pin. Put the centerboard in the up position by pulling in on the centerboard line till the centerboard is all the way up and locked with the sheet stopper. Maneuver the boat between trailer guides all the way up to the winch. Connect the bow strap and winch the boat up against the bow stop. Center the boat between upright aft trailer guides. Slowly pull it from the water until the weight of the boat is on the trailer. Make sure the ballast tank is empty. If it is not empty, open the ballast tank guillotine valve while slowly, to allow water to exit at the same rate that the boat is pulled out, pull the boat out of the water. Warning! Do not trailer or remove the boat with the ballast tank full. Water in the ballast tank will overload the capacity of the trailer and hitch. Confirm alignment on the trailer. Put the trailer back in the water if necessary to realign the boat. De-rig and unstep the mast if not already done. Beware of nearby power lines when lowering the mast. Strap the boat to the trailer and secure the mast. After you have read the operator's manual, here are some suggestions for preparing your boat and trailer for transport to your favorite boating experience. Check to make sure that the straps are all appropriately attached to the boat and trailer. Again, read the operator's manual carefully to ensure you've followed all appropriate steps. That the trailer is securely hitched to the vehicle. The vehicle must have at least a Class 3 hitch. It must have proper wiring hookup and be working correctly. Do not trailer the boat with water in ballast tanks. Leave the ballast tank gate valve open when trailering. Secure any loose items from mast to fenders and lines. Be aware that loading the trailer with gear and supplies can overload the capacity of the trailer and hitch. Be aware that it will take longer to stop and more room is needed when turning with the trailer. The trickiest part of trailering is usually backing up. Here are some pointers. The trailer will travel in the opposite direction of the way the steering wheel is turned. Therefore, position your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel and turn it in the direction you want the trailer to go.